You know, the market for dietary supplements is just blowing up, especially for folks over 50. It seems like everywhere you look, there's a promise of better memory, healthier joints, you name it. But is it all a fantastic vitality boost? Or could there be a risky side to all of this? Okay, let's get into it.
Take a look at this number, 80%. That is a huge figure, and believe me, it points to a massive trend when it comes to health and wellness for older adults. But what in the world does it actually mean?
That's right. According to research from AARP and data from the CDC, a whopping 80% of adults over 50 are taking at least one dietary supplement. That means 4 out of every 5 people in that age group are reaching for a bottle of something they believe will help their health. So what's everyone buying? What's flying off the shelves?
Well, to really get a handle on what's popular, we dug into Amazon's bestseller lists, focusing on supplements that target key senior health concerns. And let me tell you, the data shows a really clear pattern in what people are adding to their carts.
Okay, check this out, because the sheer volume here is pretty amazing. We're seeing 4 main categories just dominate the market. You've got multivitamins and turmeric, both really popular, but look at magnesium and probiotics. We are talking over 100,000 sales every single month for the top products. These are not some niche items. They've become mainstream wellness staples. Let's break them down.
So, first up, multivitamins. Why are they so popular? Well, get this. The CDC says only about 12% of adults over 50 eat the recommended amount of vegetables. So, for a lot of people, multivitamins are kind of like an insurance policy, right? A way to help fill in those potential gaps in their diet.
Next, we've got turmeric. Now, its active ingredient is curcumin, and it's really well known for its anti-inflammatory properties. And as you can see from those sales numbers, thousands of people are taking it, hoping it'll help support their joints and manage some of those aches and pains that can come with age.
Now this one is an absolute blockbuster. With over 100,000 units of top products sold every month, magnesium is a true powerhouse. People are buying it for a whole range of benefits, from supporting brain health and memory to getting better sleep and just managing stress.
And you know, it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. Different forms are popular for totally different reasons. You've got L-threonate, which is often marketed for your memory. Then there's glycinate, which is a go-to for sleep and relaxation. And citrate is commonly used to help with digestion. It really shows you just how specific this market has become.
And finally, probiotics. Sales for these are also topping 100,000 units a month, so it is crystal clear that gut health is a huge priority for a lot of people. These supplements are just packed with what we call good bacteria that are meant to help with digestion and support your overall gut health.
So on the surface, this all looks fantastic, right? People are being proactive, they're trying to manage their own health. But there's a really critical question we have to ask, especially since so many people are taking these supplements right alongside their prescription medications.
And this, right here, is the crucial point. There's this common idea that if something is natural, it must be safe. But the truth is, when you start mixing potent things like botanical extracts and minerals with powerful prescription drugs, well, the reality can be a whole lot more complicated.
Listen to this quote from an AARP report, because it puts it perfectly. It says supplements can interfere with medications in ways that are not only consequential, but also unpredictable. They can actually make a drug way too strong or too weak, or in some cases, cancel out its effects entirely.
And just think about the scale of this. Federal research estimates that 72 million people in the U.S. are taking a dietary supplement at the same time as a prescription medication. That is a massive number of people who could be at risk for a bad interaction without even realizing it.
Okay, so let's make this real. To see what this actually means in practice, let's look at a couple of real-world examples using the bestsellers we just talked about.
Okay, first up, turmeric. As we saw, people use it for inflammation. But here's the thing. It also has natural blood-thinning properties. So if you're already taking a prescription blood thinner, something like warfarin, adding a turmeric supplement can actually amplify that effect to a dangerous level. This seriously increases the risk of internal bleeding.
Now, how about probiotics and antibiotics? This interaction isn't so much about danger, it's about effectiveness. An antibiotic's job is to kill bacteria. A probiotic's job is to add good bacteria. See the problem? If you take them too close together, the antibiotic can just wipe out the good stuff from the probiotic, making it totally useless. The advice from experts is to wait at least 2 hours between taking them.
So, what's the big takeaway here? It's that navigating this world requires some care and, maybe most importantly, communication. It's not about avoiding supplements altogether, but it is about using them safely and smartly.
And here's your game plan, recommended by both the FDA and AARP. It's so simple. First, make a list of every single thing you take. Second, be really specific. Include the exact names, the dosages. And third, and this is the most important step, talk to your doctor or pharmacist. That conversation is your #1 safety check, period.
At the end of the day, informed choices are what it's all about. And speaking of being informed, we want to be fully transparent here. This explainer was made in partnership with a brand called Vitality, which was actually founded to tackle the very safety concerns we've been discussing. So let's use their approach as a kind of case study for what you should be looking for in any supplement.
When you're looking at any brand, these are the kinds of standards you should really demand. First, ask yourself, is it third-party tested? So you're sure that what's on the label is actually in the bottle. Are the formulas consciously designed to minimize common drug interactions? Is there clear guidance on every single label? A genuine commitment to your safety isn't a bonus, it's non-negotiable. Ultimately, all of this is about empowering you to take control of your health journey with confidence. If you're interested in seeing how one company is trying to build on these principles, you can learn more over at vitallife2026.com.
We really hope this explainer, covering both the potential risks and the standards for a safer path forward, has been helpful for you. And hey, don't forget to subscribe for more essential breakdowns like this one. Stay safe, stay informed, and we'll see you next time.